Happy Information Wednesday, Chalyce McQueen here. I talk a lot about how to protect your personal assets, your home, your auto, your toys, yourself through life insurance, but I don't talk a lot about how to protect your business. And more than ever, we are facing more and more data breaches, fraud, employees being dishonest, customers being unhappy more than ever. And so it's important to make sure that the business owner's policy that you maintain or any insurance policy to protect your business is actually going to protect you. And here are some key coverages to consider. Let's first talk about a BOP, a business owner's policy. This typically encompasses your location, your general liability, your business property. However, if you are a contractor and you have tools, your business policy may not encompass actual coverage for your tools. That's a separate endorsement typically, so make sure that you pay attention to your policy and that you read the fine print. But under this policy, you're going to see some extra endorsements that are not included that you definitely should take advantage of. One is cybersecurity and data breach. This is something that we're seeing continuously from a personal standpoint and also as a business. You get letters all the time from major corporations letting you know they had a data breach and that your information may have been compromised. If this major corporation is being targeted and they're able to be infiltrated, don't you think that you, a small business owner, also have the same risk? Absolutely. So make sure you have this coverage. Another coverage to consider if you employ one person is employee dishonesty. We've all heard the horror stories of employees either stealing money or taking advantage in one way or another. And it's important to have that protection for your business in the event that was to happen to you. On the topic of employees, if you employ one person, it is state and federal law that you maintain workers' compensation. There's only 2 states, I believe, that are excluded that don't require workers' compensation. However, in Arizona, you're 100% required, and no one does it better than Farmers Insurance. We have the lowest ratings around, and we also have safeguards in place to make sure you're not overpaying for your workers' compensation. Now, switching gears, we all understand what general liability coverage is. But those of us who provide services, we forget to maintain professional liability, also known as E&O insurance. I see so many businesses that should have this coverage that do not, and you are completely opening yourself up to risk because a general liability policy is not going to cover what a professional liability policy is. So make sure that you have the proper coverage to make sure that you're protected all around. To recap today's conversation, we have so many new risks on the horizon for 2023. We talked about some endorsements to consider, such as employee dishonesty, cyber and data breach, general liability, professional liability, workers' compensation, how to make sure that you have vehicle coverage if you use it for commercial and personal use, having your trailer have coverage, and of course, your tools. All of these things matter. And I think we rely too much on thinking the insurance company knows what we need and we have it covered. And the reality is, we don't. You need to have someone to be your second set of eyes and to guide you on what your business risk looks like and how to make sure the protection that you need. With that said, I am a business owner. I understand that what your bottom line looks like and what risk you're facing every single day because I see it every single day. So do yourself a favor, make sure I'm your advocate, your second set of eyes looking over your policy to make sure you have the protection that you need and deserve for the assets that you work hard for every single day. You can give me a call at 602-525-5665 or check us out at gotprotectionaz.com. Remember to ask yourself, are you protected? We'll see you next week.